Well, we're alive.
Yeah. Oh, I'm there. There I am. There I am. No, cross. Okay. Oh, can you...
Oh, definitely. Okay, it's doing its thing on OBS.
Okay, well, I'm just going to check my YouTubes. Bear with.
Okay.
This is why I wanted to start a little bit earlier, so then we knew.
Yep.
It's not acknowledging it on Restream.
Okay, we're live. We're live.
And alive.
Okay. Hi guys. So it's the Jackacorn here, and I'm joined with Aaron Freeman,
What's up?
aka the creator of Super Loonies, iPhone Friends, Haynes.
And a few other projects.
Yeah, just to name a few. And I've also got Jackdalf, the Grey, who plays McLaser, and he's eating pizza.
Yes, Jackie decided to start this stream while I'm eating pizza.
Yes.
So,
we've just gone through how this evening's going to work.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you both a few questions.
Yep.
I didn't know he was joining till about 10 minutes ago, so these are mainly Aaron's questions, but
Yeah.
I can sort of...
Yeah, and keep in mind,
What's
everyone,
my
like
idea?
this is literally both our first times in doing like a Google Hangout kind of like live stream.
Yeah, because
So-
we were going to use Facebook Messenger, but for some reason it wouldn't allow OBS to work with it. So
Yes. So if you see us like fiddling around like maniacs, don't worry or anything.
yeah.
We're just fucking up like everyone else would.
Okay, so I've got 3 people watching. That's probably you, me, and Jack.
Yep. I've got my phone next to my laptop. Yep. It says 3
Yeah.
people.
I'm gonna check
If
it
you
will
guys
on
have got
Facebook.
any questions, let us know what you want to
Yep.
ask us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can, or as soon as we see them.
Yep.
So,
Right. So let's just.
Aaron, how are you then? How have you found lockdown?
Well, feels like the best staycation I've ever had in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I think the best advantage of the lockdown was it gave me a chance to binge watch a lot of shit on Disney Plus, particularly on a couple of Marvel content and the old Winnie the Pooh series. Gotta get up, I gotta
Oh, I
get go.
watched that as a kid. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, what Disney fan wouldn't watch that as a kid?
So, thoughts on WandaVision?
What can I say?
You're
It was
yet
just-
to watch it.
I didn't even get to answer the first question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I live with you, so...
Yeah, and plus, I think haven't you guys been binge watching the first phase of the MCU
We're on
lately?
to phase 2
Yeah, we're
now.
on phase 2 now.
Okay, so
We
So where you at?
watched 4-2
Yeah.
yesterday or the day before.
yeah, for Dark World, yeah, that's like a majority of the Marvel fans thinks that's the least favorite film in the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your next film is Captain America for Winter Soldier, which is the best solo MCU film,
Yeah.
pre-Avengers films.
I swear that was like... It takes place over 4 days or something. The actual
Yeah, it does.
film.
Yeah.
Because that's what it says. I'm just going to share this. Can you share it, Jack? Oh, Dave commented on my video. What video is this? Oh, Dave commented we should go through OBS.
So how have you guys been? How are you?
That's
how are
because
you
we're
guys-
doing a full window capture. We're doing a full
Yeah.
display capture rather than anything particularly fancy.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're on YouTube and Facebook Live as well, aren't we?
Yes.
God, this is embarrassing. Pizza chops.
This is your fault.
I didn't know you were joining until about 10 minutes ago, as I said. So, if you don't know who Aaron is, he is the guy he's basically the guy that came up with Super Loonies.
Well, partly. Well, I
Yeah.
should probably be wise and say I'm sort of like the co-creator of Super Loonies because you pretty much, I think you were pretty much there on the day that the pilot was created. There was you, me, Johnny, and some guy called Ryan. Yeah, it was when we were filming that battle scene in the snooker hall.
Yeah, which
and
was like the original
was,
before like all the re-edits, before you decided to re-edit.
yeah, I think that was I think I just wanted the videos to be longer. Like
Yeah.
I didn't want to keep on creating like additional chapters to release down the
Yeah.
line. Yeah, like as a film dog, I like to release my short films as one complete story.
At that point, I didn't even really exist in the social circles. I can't remember what year you made your first film.
Yeah, I don't think you were here. You probably weren't here, or you just moved down.
I moved here in 2014.
Yeah, so you probably weren't around then.
Yeah, when did you guys first meet?
I don't even know. Is that really bad?
Well, properly, it would have been
as friends.
Lake Beach at John's Club.
Yeah, I think
probably in 2015, I reckon.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 years ago, literally.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing I ever saw of Super Loonies was when they were passing videos around at John's Club, and it was the episode. Can't remember which exact episode it was, but it was the one.
Was this when we were at Newport Football Club? Yes. No.
No. I think we were at the Methodist church at that point.
Oh.
Was it Methodist? No, it was a congregational church. That's it.
Yeah.
And it was the episode where Quake and Blaze set up an attack on the Super Loonies' home.
That will be episode F.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because you said that you meant in 2015. Yeah, that was when we filmed episode F in 2015.
Yeah, so shall we get on with our first questions then?
Yeah. Do you want to start or shall I start?
You can start. Because I forgot I asked you to write some questions as well.
Okay, right. My first question for Jackie Corn is, what is your favourite Electra moment?
You know what it's going to be, don't you?
Let me reenact it, and I think I'm going to get this right. I've got a bitch to laser eyes.
Bitch, please. I ain't no bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Jack, what is your favourite Electra moment?
My favourite Electra moment? Oh. I feel like an idiot.
I knew you were going to say that because that's also one of my favourites.
That'll be episode G. That'll be the 4th time that we do the Octard summoning.
I thought that was episode F, but obviously I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's been years now since we've done
Don't mind me. I'm just checking up on.
Yeah, same. I'm keeping my YouTubes open.
Yeah, the Octard summoning was I think it was something that we came up on spot. I was eager to play the retarded character.
So Aaron, what is your favourite Electra moment?
My favourite Electra moment. Let's see. Well, I've directed pretty much all of Electra's moments. It's kind of hard to pick a favorite. But if my life was on the line and I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be your fight with Flamely in Promo D, which was later used in the new cut of episode I. Which during the fight you stopped for a sec to do your hair
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Shall I ask a question?
Go right ahead. After I have a drink.
Okay. So, Aaron, what do you do when you're not filming?
Surf the web on my laptop here.
Okay. You also have a job, don't you? Don't.
Yeah, I work at King Textiles, which is just a few blocks away from the Isle of Wight College. I do this thing called weeding, where I take apart a printing for a T-shirt, which takes hours to do, and I believe my job is actually next to Way Forward, where you guys go to
Yeah.
sometimes.
Um.
Yeah. Do you want to tell
So
everyone
far
what
on
it is?
the Facebook Live, we have a certain girlfriend of yours watching.
Is it Holly?
No. I'm just joking, of course it is.
Yeah.
I was literally
Aaron has
gonna get Hank's
girlfriends.
revolver out and like.
Aaron has 7 girlfriends,
We
one
call
for each
them-
day of the week.
We call him Ho White.
What?
Is that a reference to something?
No, because you know Snow White had her 7 dwarfs?
Oh.
Yeah, Ho White, because you've got 7 girlfriends for each day of the week.
Oh, is that a reference to that Around the World in 80 Days film? Because there's a character that Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yes.
plays, and he has 7 wives, one for each week, and he tried to take
Yeah.
that girl. Yeah.
Liv,
Yes, he tried to get himself a 7th wife.
so
Yeah.
we've got Liv watching. Hi, Liv. And Tracy, who's Liv's mum. And no, they're not dirty films. They're superhero films made by us autistic people of the Isle of Wight.
What dirty films? Like, well,
Adult
What?
entertainment.
well, they have a bit of colourful language and probably some corny jokes that you'll find in a Michael Bay film, but it's not that dirty.
Yeah, so we're also streaming this on YouTube. So
Yep.
if you like, please like and subscribe, because the most of the people that watch my channel aren't subscribed.
But don't worry.
So I just
Okay.
thought I'd get that out the way.
Yeah, you got how many subscribers have you got so far?
60. So I
Okay.
need another 40 subscribers to meet my target for the month.
Yeah, and what did you say you'll do when you reach 100?
Jack has promised to buy me a Pokemon Build-A-Bear.
Which Pokemon?
I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what they've
No
got.
idea.
Get Poliwig.
If they've got it.
Yeah.
I want to get a Jigglypuff one, but they haven't got Jigglypuff at the moment. So, we haven't. Me and Jack are both unemployed at the moment, and we don't have jobs. So,
What did you use to work at? Like,
I used to work at a small corner shop. I don't want to say what, because I don't want people to find out where I worked. Those
Okay.
of you on Facebook Live probably know where I worked.
okay.
I do voluntary work at the Steam Railway twice or 2
Oh.
days a week. Coach
Oh
painting.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think you mentioned that in the past. Yeah, what do you do there?
It's mainly maintaining
down.
the bodywork of coaches. We have a carpenter for the more wood-related things. Most of what we do is preparation and painting related.
Fair enough.
Can you share the stream, Jack?
Yeah,
I
I'll
think a
share
chair
it.
fit in the background. So I'm just combing my hair. I have a habit of combing my hair, so please do excuse.
So, I've just asked Jack. Do you have any questions to ask?
Oh,
Because I think it's only fair that we ask you.
Well, I could ask you a question if you want, Jack, while you're thinking.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Considering that you've only appeared in 1 episode so far in Super Loonies, if I had the ability to make it possible, who would you like to have a battle with?
Who would I want to have a battle with?
Answer very carefully.
Yeah, like character-wise, like.
Answer carefully.
Like, maybe a battle with Quake would be interesting.
Wrong answer. Ugh.
Okay.
Possibly Electra, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to have a fight. Well, a battle with this guy here.
Challenge accepted.
What about you, Aaron? Who would you like to have a battle with if you could have a battle with anyone?
I really want to see Octod have a brawl with his half sister, who is Vibrantia. You might see a bit of that in the next episode, which is episode L. Like if you watch the recent trailer, you might get a glimpse of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'd also kind of like to have a brawl with Griselda because you don't actually see Electra and Griselda meet on screen.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, that's one of the fascinating things about Super Loonies is creating pairings that you never thought you'd see in like years. Like in episode K.
Hello to the one person watching on my YouTube.
That's probably me.
Oh, hello. Hi Pip, how are you?
Ah, Pip's watching. That's my sister.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, we've been live for 15 minutes now, and you got 6 people watching.
Also, Liv is watching.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Hi, Liv.
Yep. Yeah, I'll ask you a question, guys. What's the first thing you're going to do when lockdown is officially over?
Well,
Pub.
we could already go to the pub, so...
Okay.
Probably meet up with our friends and family. Probably see my sister because I haven't seen her properly for God knows how long.
Yep. Speaking of your sister, I think you already mentioned this in your reaction to episode A, but do you want to talk about the little, or what I like to call goof, about her appearance at the end of the episode?
Yeah, so that wasn't actually like scripted or anything. She just happened to be wandering by while Aaron was filming.
Yeah, she was hanging out with us while we were filming. Like, you know, that wasn't the like in the back. She was in the background at the end, but although I think I'll consider it a lucky accident because sometimes it's always nice to have like extras in the background, and that wasn't actually her only appearance in that episode. During the battle in the snooker hall, in the shot when Dat shocks me in the privates, if you look closely to the far right, you could actually see a bit of your sister's face that I had to like stretch out.
Oh,
Oh,
I never noticed
you
that.
never saw that.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's time for
literally,
that
like-
question.
Yeah, it's literally on at the shot when Electra shocks Octard. Well, down there.
It's time for that question. Is Jack Gray the best actor in Super Loonies?
Yes.
No, I am.
I don't really see like I'm not really one of those folks that like has a number one favorite, because we're all like, you know,
Equals.
yeah, we're all like, bear with me, I stutter a lot, so I mean we're all awesome in our own ways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
pretty new of the scene,
Yeah, you
I have
are.
to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Aw, poor Jack.
Yeah, I mean you've only done like, you know, if my calculations are correct, you've only done 3 videos. You've done that radio transmission video where
Yeah,
we first
done a
showed
couple
your
of promos.
beautiful face at the end. Then there's episode K, and finally that specially shot footage for the episode L teaser, which has been out for a year now. Yeah, thanks to COVID, I had to like, you know, delay.
Yeah,
you know.
what's happened to episode L? When we're doing episode L?
Yeah.
Well, things go back to normal, of course, because you know I'm still like, you know,
Can we just talk, while we're on the subject of episode L, can we just talk about the April Fool's one you did?
oh, yeah, go on then, because I think I know what you're going to say, and
First of all, I didn't believe it was a joke. I was just going to be like, what is this? What do you call this?
yeah,
Because it
like
was just completely stock footage.
yeah,
And I was just
Pe-
like, why? You've got really good foutage, and I could have reshot some of my scenes, but you didn't ask me to. I gave him a proper mouthful, and he was like, did you watch past it? It got to that one scene with that certain person going ice, getting blown up everywhere.
Ice Ray to the rescue.
And I was just like, I couldn't watch it after that. And he was like, just carry on watching it. And then it got to his ugly mug, and I was just like, oh.
April Fools. Like, did you see at the end of the caption?
Yeah. Jack,
Yep.
I can't believe I fell for that. Jack didn't. Jack didn't fall for it. Jack doesn't fall for anything. You can't get one over on Jack.
Yeah.
Trust
I
me.
honestly can't believe you like fell for that, because I actually did another April Fool's video like years ago, but then you had a part in it, like, you know, you took a picture for it at the end, but like you honestly like didn't like think at the back of your head like,
No. Because I was like, oh, episode out. Has he finally finished it then?
yeah, but like seriously, like yeah, I've only shot like just one baby thing with Jack here when she murdered Amy, who voices Cyanide from Friends, by the way, and like, well, I just like I have a habit of like doing things without thinking or like assuming, because I'd assume that you'll probably put two and two together.
Yeah, but I was just like,
it's a prank.
oh, I didn't realise it was an April Fool's joke.
And
They was pretty well done though. Like that was some good editing.
Oh,
yeah, the idea of that actually came from an episode of The Simpsons, Radioactive Man, when Milhouse was hired to play a hero psychic. He didn't want to be in the film, so he ran away, and the director of the film spoke to the producers saying, hey, we can still complete the film if we use some old footage of Milhouse. Yeah, watch this. And then it's basically what you see in episode L, you know, just old footage of Milhouse slammed
Okay.
into, you know, like, I'll find a video for you and send it to you on Facebook/Messenger, and trust me,
Okay.
you'll see what I mean.
Aaron, have you got another question for us too?
Yes. Have you seen the Snyder Cut of Justice League yet?
No, I haven't, not yet.
That's okay, neither have I. Like, I've seen clips of it on YouTube. Yeah.
Like, we've seen the original one, but
Which
we
is
haven't
shit.
seen we haven't seen the new one yet.
Yeah, trust me, the new one is 1,000 times better. I mean, the only issue is it's way too long. It's 4 hours long, but
Oh, I went lost. I went
Jackie
lost.
with Lord of the Rings Special
Yeah.
Extended Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got bored within the first hour. Okay, so
I've got a question actually.
okay.
How
Thumbs
did
up.
the Super Loonies come into fruition? Like, how did the idea develop?
I think that was actually one of my questions. I had that written down somewhere.
well, I think the seed came from the fact that when I was hanging out with some of the guys,
Oh,
I
Holly
was
sent a photo. Oh,
was
it's
hang-
cute.
who sent you a photo?
Holly.
Oh, it must be the jumper, because
Yeah.
she was watching us getting ready, and yeah, I was just getting a bit distracted because I was literally like, yeah, I love you too, babe. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I love you.
Yeah. So, as you were saying, Super Loonies.
So I was hanging out with Johnny, who plays Fireball, and that guy that plays Telly Dude. While we were hanging out, I showed them the Superpower Effects app, and as soon as I showed them, like, I think I showed them the verses, as soon as they saw this, they got excited. They said, "Yo, we should do a video," and hence Telefire was created. And then 3 months down the road, you started hanging out with us, and we came up with the idea to do a longer version of that.
Yeah, because I've known you for years, haven't I? I've known you through school and stuff.
Yeah, like you're what I like to call my sister from another mister.
And you're my brother from another mother.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like, you would have been a teenager back then.
yeah. We
Yeah, you were
started
18.
shooting Super Loonies when I was 18, I believe.
Yep.
And I'm going to be 25 this year.
Yeah. Like how times
Jesus.
fly.
We keep getting the sounds on the PC whenever Holly sends us a message.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna look at, because I think Holly sent me that photo as well in that jumper.
I should probably close down that tab.
What tab? Oh, that tab.
That tab. There we go.
Oh. So
Be
I
gone,
didn't realise it
messenger.
was still open.
Be
on the-
gone.
I didn't realise it was still open up there. So who's still watching on Facebook then? Because it says we have 2 people.
We have 2 people watching.
Let us know if you're still here. So, Aaron.
Yep.
So I'm just going to throw this out there for the YouTube fans.
Yep.
Have we ever dated?
No.
And the reason is because,
Well, we're more like siblings.
yeah,
I mean, we literally just said a minute ago, you know, you're my sister from another mister,
Yeah.
and I'm your brother from another mother.
just in case anybody was in case anybody was shipping us, me and Aaron have never been,
Yeah.
and will
Well,
never
we'll-
be a couple.
No, I've got a lovely girlfriend called Holly, and she's the best girlfriend that
Yeah.
any chap you could ever
I
ask.
just thought I'd put it out there in the Super Loonies verse in case
Yep.
people have shipped us, because
Okay.
I know I've been with like half the cast of Super Loonies,
Yep.
but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Oh,
Does
could you
any-
give me?
Yeah,
could you
so-
give? Mum's just calling me. I just gotta tell her I'm busy. Be right back. Count
okay.
to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4,
6,
5,
9,
7, 8,
7, 11.
25. So who's still watching then? Is anybody
2
watching on
people.
YouTube?
I have no idea whatsoever.
Oh, well I'll have a look. I don't want to watch that. Okay. I know I'm live. I know I'm live on YouTube. Okay,
Yeah, you are.
no one's watching on my YouTube channel.
Well, if you see a like, that's from me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm just
By
going
the
to share this.
Okay. By the way, that was my mum was just asking me. You know, when do I want to watch? We're going to be watching Prison Break on Netflix, soon. So
Yeah, did you tell her you were on the live stream?
yeah, I said there'll be like another 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay, that's cool.
One thing I want
Yes.
to start to binge watching because I think I've got all the DVDs for it now actually, and that's Stargate SG-1.
Yeah,
You
I
can
haven't
watch
watched
that
it.
on a Friday afternoon when I go back to Way Forward.
Yes. When are you going back to Way Forward actually?
Apparently it's June. It's not until June we go back. But I don't know though. It might be earlier, it might be later.
Yeah, I heard that you guys have been doing like Zoom sessions with all the other occupants at Way Forward, like
Yeah.
disco sessions. Like Holly told me that she's been participating in that.
Yeah.
And Jackie keeps dragging me into them.
Well, you might as well. We live together. So Aaron.
Yep.
Have you got anything else you want to talk about?
How long have you two been together for now?
It'll be 3 years this year.
Hmm?
Yeah, it will be, won't it? 3 years this year.
Wait a second.
3 years in June.
Yeah, it will be 3 years in June. Bloody hell.
Wow. Well, things might go back to normal by then. So hopefully you guys can go out and celebrate.
Celebrate it properly
Yeah.
with tons and tons of alcohol.
Because we usually go to festival, don't we, to celebrate? Because festivals usually around the time of our anniversary. So festivals
Except it's changed its date to September.
Yeah, the day
now.
before.
Yeah, like
The last day's the day before we're meant to go on holiday.
Yeah, so it's literally
I think that's. Oops, go on. Sorry.
leave a festival, then boat out towards Somerset.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of the festival, I think I watched your festival video a couple of years ago, and I can't help but notice that you borrowed my intro. Yoda, how are you doing? Pause. I'm doing all right, thank you.
yeah, I wasn't.
Thief!
No, I like to think of it as a sort of lend. I gave it back.
Yeah. And if anything, I find it as a compliment people using my what do you call it? Like intro?
Yeah. So
Technique.
Aaron,
So,
Aaron. So do you remember a certain musical I made you watch involving a certain green character?
Sorry, could you ask that again?
Do you remember
Do I
at your
remember?
old house,
At my house.
old house,
My old house.
when I came round
When you came round.
and I made you watch a musical
Okay.
involving
Okay.
a certain green character?
Yep, I'm going to stop you right there. And yes, I still cringe at the I got you beat.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say I've made him watch it now. He's watched it now.
Okay.
Yes. I
John,
don't know why you would I don't know why you'd redo it though, because Shrek is a genius film in itself. Like,
Yeah.
Shrek is just brilliant. Just
Yeah.
the
Yeah, and
way
so
it
is
was
Chick-
made and the concepts behind it and the way they chose the soundtrack. It's just perfect.
I forgot
Yeah,
to
you-
tell you that's now on Netflix if you wanted to watch it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I think most, theaters will like adapt old classic films like Chitty
Yeah.
Chitty Bang Bang.
Is anybody watching on YouTube?
Well, of course they'll
Probably
redo-
not
of
because
course
I'm
they'll
not
redo-
big.
Of course, they'll redo Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the theatre though, because that was made as a musical.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do.
Yep.
Do 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 do.
But Shrek, that was a bit of an odd one.
I've got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Right.
Have you ever played pranks on each other?
All the time.
Both of us made attempts at it on April 1st.
Yeah.
Well, in general, it doesn't have to be April the 1st, but like,
No, I played pranks on him, but they
Yep.
always backfire.
yeah, because I think you messaged me one time where you were trying to imitate a prank I did on my mum years ago. Where I played a scary video next to her while she was asleep, and that.
Yeah, the Kathy.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
he's like the king. He's unprankable.
Well, yeah. I
Is
mean,
it that video where the car disappears
Yeah.
into the green?
And then the
that's
screamer.
because yeah, everyone was showing that round at secondary school back in like the mid 2000s.
Oh, I've done that one.
yeah, I remember my brother showing me it, and like, yeah, I remember like jumping back when that ugly bastard popped up. I think I was 11, 10, I think.
Do you remember when
Yep.
you and I went to my mum's house and we filmed Ace's debut?
Yes.
Can't
Yeah,
believe he's 4 now. He's not
Yeah,
a little
bless.
he's not a puppy anymore.
Bless.
Okay, when you're watching on if you're still watching us on Facebook Live, comment so we know who you are, so we can give you a shout out.
Alright, I'm just gonna tag Holly in it on the comments because she said she's
Yeah.
finding it.
I don't know if the restream thing's working properly.
Yeah.
It's kind of froze for some reason. I wonder if I can refresh it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're both online.
Okay. So was all of that for nothing? Or are we good?
No, we're good.
Okay. So Aaron
So Jackie
Freeman, have you
first.
got a question?
Yes. If you can pick one moment / sketch from an ASDF movie, what would it be?
Well, funny you should ask that, because you and I have done a selection of ASDF moments on my YouTube channel.
Yep, I remember all too well.
R.I.P. Pepsi.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, Pepsi's my pet dog that passed away 4 years ago. But she was old and she lived a good life.
Has it
But anyway,
been
so-
that long?
Yeah.
Oh my days. Okay.
Right,
So
so if you can pick one sketch moment from ASDF movies, what would it be?
it's a lovely day to walk down the stairs, and if I ever
Hi, Jackie.
what have you done?
Do you have a favorite? Do you watch ASDF movies, Jack?
SDF. Oh, that's gonna. There's so much stuff on there.
Yeah, but you can only pick one, like one moment.
I
like,
know.
Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep.
No. Meow meow. Let me count. I said meow meow.
No.
Well, let me tell you what my favorite is while you ponder on it, Jack. My favorite is from the recent one, ASDF movie 13, where
I
the
don't
guy
think
goes,
I've seen it yet.
"Oh, well, consider this a spoiler. Like, there's plenty of other, highlights from the newest one, but I'll just say what my favorite is. It's basically the guy goes, 'Hey, Mr. Goose, what you doing with that noose?' And then we hear a noose cluck as we hear its neck snap, implying that it committed suicide by hanging itself, and the guy just reacts like,
Oh.
yeah,
So
dark. Yep.
Aaron, when we're done, will you share this to your channel?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well,
Like,
why wouldn't I?
One highlight, definitely. I think it's one from one of the earlier episodes. Is when they cut into the cake, and then the cake's just screaming in agony and jumps off the table.
Why would you do this? I have a wife and family. Tell my children I love them. Yep.
Hey Jack.
Oh.
Jack, I can't wait to eat this bagel.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I can.
It's a magical pony flying through the sky on a magical journey just for you and I.
Shoot it down! Hey, Jack. Shall we do the moon one?
I've got another one.
Okay.
You know who's gay?
You.
You.
Let's do one more and then we'll do another question.
Okay. Shall we do the moon one? You
Okay.
know it's so beautiful out here.
Yes, just me, you, and the moon.
Hey, you two should kiss.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go on, Jackie. Tell them what that is all about.
So, back in the olden days, when me and a certain person used to date, beginning with R, me and Aaron used to, that used to be a running joke, every time Aaron used to say, "Hey, you two should kiss," I used to punch him or slap him as a running joke.
Yeah, but like
a gentle one.
Yeah, like not an actual sock, like
Yeah.
like you're trying to knock my tooth out.
Physical abuse.
Right.
This is how you try and use practical self-abuse.
Right. Like,
Oh.
who's
I have no idea. It was Aaron. Blame Aaron. He started mentioning noose, so he mentioned noose, and that song came into my head.
You just took that song and made it darker.
Sorry. Right.
Okay, give me a minute. Okay.
Right. Next question, and it's a
Okay.
Marvel-related one.
Marvel.
Yep. Who are your top 5 favorite heroes?
So can this be from any of the Marvels, or just the MCU, or?
Yeah. Well, any of the Marvel, if you like.
Okay.
Tony
And it's got to be
Stark.
heroes.
Bear with me a second.
Okay.
Right, Tony
I'm just going to
Stark.
close my curtains because it's getting dark.
Steve Rogers, otherwise known as Captain America.
That's one.
Doctor Strange. Definitely Doctor Strange.
Mhm.
The Hulk, I find very
Ooh.
interesting, especially when it came to Endgame, because what happens with the Hulk is that he sort
Oh.
of integrates the rage part of himself into himself. So it's almost like he sort of integrated into his shadow. So rather than trying to hold it back or control or try and remove his shadow, he did instead sort of integrated it, and that's
Yeah, you can live with it now. Like, best of
but-
both worlds. It's great. So, Captain
That
America. Doctor Strange, Hulk, 2 more, Jack.
But from the
Well, I already did Tony Stark, so this
Oh.
is the fourth
and Captain
one.
America.
So Hulk
Yeah.
was the fourth one. The fifth one, it's got to be Peter Quill from Guardians of the
Star-Lord.
Galaxy, Star
Okay.
Lord.
Okay, so I've got 6.
Go on then, since this is your channel, like
Black Widow,
Black Widow,
Gamora,
Gamora,
Wolverine,
Wolverine,
Spider-Man, but Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland's Spider-Man,
of course,
See, I didn't
Mystique.
think about the X-Men universe.
Mystique.
and my 6th one is Jean Grey, but the most recent ones.
With Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
See, I
Good
didn't
choices.
think about the X-Men universe. And but the thing is, there is stuff that people have found that suggests that it's actually tied together, the X-Men universe and the MCU.
Oh,
as if
do you know
it's
who
one
I
universe.
forgot? Who I'd love
What?
to have mentioned, but I completely forgot about. Deadpool.
Who?
Yes, Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate on whether he's going to be like, integrated into the MCU, or if it's going to be in the X-Men universe.
Well, someone found in one of the Iron Man films a moment when Tony Stark's on his phone, and one of the app group things that he types it, that can be seen is Illuminati, which apparently is multiple groups tied together from the X-Men, the Avengers, other things.
I keep
I love
thinking,
that group.
I keep
But
thinking
actually-
I've got like a ponytail there, but it's
Sorry?
not. It's a band. It's a ukulele on my sleeve.
I love the Illuminati.
You
Like,
probably
I actually
know
have a
more about
comic
it
in
than
my
me.
wardrobe titled "New World," where the Illuminati have to destroy a world that's going to destroy theirs, where Namor blows up a planet.
Okay, Aaron. Okay.
Yes, Jackie.
This is for you directly. So this is a question we can't answer.
Okay.
Why did you make I for an iPhone?
I literally came up with it on spot when I got back home after we filmed the Snooker Hall Brawl, because I wanted to get into filmmaking, and I thought, since we made a complete film, I thought that a production is needed. So I literally created the ident literally as soon as I got home,
Oh.
before I started editing the Snooker Brawl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any other question? Do you have a question, Jack? Shall we come back to you?
Yeah, I haven't thought of one yet.
Okay. So this is my last question. Obviously, it won't be
Okay.
the end of the stream, but it's my last question.
Go right ahead.
Unless the people on Facebook have got any questions they'd like to ask.
Yep.
Yeah,
If you
there's
do-
5 people watching.
If you have a question, please let us know, and we'll answer it. If you could remake any film, what would it be?
So any film, not like
Any film. It can be from the past 25 years. It can be from the past 1,000 years. It can be from a film released yesterday.
I think you might have stopped me there. I can't think of any film that I dislike that I think needs changing.
The new Cats
However,
film. There's a lot
I
of hate towards the new Cats film.
yeah, I've seen that, and I agree with everyone. The CGI on the cats is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But I don't care about cats. The one film that I might, try and fix is Passengers, which features Chris Pratt, aka Star-Lord, and Jennifer Lawrence, aka Mystique. The main issue is it's too fast-paced. When Lawrence Fishburne's character, who plays Goliath in Ant-Man and the Wasp, comes in, I feel like his scenes just run by too fast. I'm not a big fan of fast pace. I like it when films take their time. And I feel
we've
like-
got a second person watching on my YouTube.
Um,
Whoever you are, please let us know. Please drop a comment or drop a question and let us know.
Yep, and give her some love.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Yep.
If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel.
I've never seen Passengers, so I wouldn't know.
Neither have I.
Nah, it's fine. That's understandable.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's the film I would like,
Oh,
fix.
you see, a lot of the classic films
Oh.
I've found in my experience, like,
I'd personally remake the last Cats film myself. Because there's like, they've taken the musical theatre element out of it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, there's going to be a song here. Song, 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 song. And there's no sort of, like, smoothness to it.
Yeah, like there's no story.
No, it's just song, 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 song.
Yeah, well, it's a musical like Les Miserables.
Yeah, but at least with Les Mis, you can tell what's happening as it's happening.
Yeah, yeah,
But like with the new Cats, there's just no plot.
yeah. I mean, the songs are good. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but yeah, just. And actually, if you look closely in some scenes, considering that the actors have their cats first CGI'd, if you look at their feet in some of the shots, it just looks odd. Like you don't really see the shadows much.
No.
And what's worse, Judi Dench's character, there'll be times where her hand is like 1 minute it's a cat's paw, and the next it's a regular hand with her ring on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big continuity error.
Talking about continuity errors,
That is an error.
can we just mention a certain scene in episode B where a certain actor just has their phone like this, and you can see that like
The phone's miles away from. That's not
Yeah.
really a continuity error.
no, but it's an error that could have been fixed.
Well, in my defense, we were doing it for fun at the time. Like we weren't really taking it serious
Yeah.
back in the day. But I think, I think in time we got got the hang of it. Like like when we're doing a phone scene, like try not to show the screen because otherwise you'll just see a blank phone and it gives away the illusion.
Yeah. But like looking back now, it just doesn't look at all convincing.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
hindsight is 2020.
yeah,
No, that was last year.
yeah. And thank fuck we're free from that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you could redo anything from Super Loonies, what would you redo?
Sorry, I just dropped my ring. I'll get it later. What scene wise or episode wise?
Like, all in all, like, it could be a scene, it could be an episode, it could be a character.
I would probably. I was a bit of a dictator back in the day. Like after episode H, I've been a bit more like controlling. Like like I would say 2017 is the year where I didn't really listen to. I didn't mostly listen to any of the actors' suggestions. Like
Yeah.
I found it, yeah, because I'm a perfectionist. I just want things to be perfect.
You've got
like-
an image of how you want it, it's got to be done your way or no way.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
after I hear how some of the actors like Jamie, Johnny, and Chris felt, I kind of realized, oh, yeah, yeah, Jamie does have a point. Like maybe I should listen, and let people go along with their ideas. So when we did episode J, his fight with the Hooded Skull at my old house, I trusted him to come up with his own dialogue, particularly that joke where he goes up to Blake and says, "Oh, by the way, remember episode F?" And I thought that was funny. So
Yeah.
yeah, and as a consequence, like here's a tip for any of you that decide to be a filmmaker: always listen to others' ideas. Don't try to be a dictator. Don't be like the god on the set, because otherwise people are just going to get fed up with you and just walk away.
Yeah.
A
I've
big
got-
example is Johnny, who used to play Fireball, because he had enough of with how I run things, and he walked away as a result, which I accept is the consequence of my.
Do you know what? I think he still lives down the corner from us. I don't actually know.
Yeah, because you live. Yeah, you guys live in Ryde, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he still live in the same place, do you know?
To my knowledge, yes.
Okay. So yeah, he does live round the corner from us.
Yeah. Like I haven't seen him well since January, I think, of 2020.
Yeah. We should have like a get together, like when all of this is over, like a cast party.
Yeah.
I always fantasize of having like a cast party. Like I've had this
Ex-cast
fantasy of
and
like after we finish like episode L, we would get together at this pub that we love going to every Wednesday called the Marine Bar. Like we would just like just drink,
Oh, it's
just
changed.
drink
It's
to our.
changed. It's changed since then.
Yeah, I know.
It's got
Like
different managers now, and no under 25s are allowed in, so I can't go in there for.
There is
well,
a
at least you
rocket.
can hang about outside.
There is a Rocket Ronnie's on the seafront now, though.
Yeah, that opens up in May.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can go in there because we know the manager.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Right.
friend of ours. Anyway, Aaron. So
Yep.
I would personally change just like if I could have a chance to go back and redo it, knowing what
Yep.
we know now, I would I would refilm like some of the older scenes,
Yeah.
like take away the bad acting and like do
Yeah.
like
Proper.
yeah.
Yeah, more serious. Yeah. Like if some places were still available to us, like my old house, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like then I forgive the stuttering, it's part of my autism. Yeah, if some of the locations were available to me, I probably would refilm some stuff.
Yeah, because we could always do like the older episodes, like episode A, because that's available. Episode B is available.
Yeah, like Sandown. Like we filmed most of the series in Sandown, so
Yeah.
that's available to us. Although keep in mind, the ruins that were in episodes D and E that we used as Quake's lair is like it just looks like a pile of shit now. Like it's a bit too ruined.
Yeah.
The last time I've been, but who knows? Maybe one day we could go back there and check the area out
Yeah.
and just think.
Well, we should probably like film. We should probably do like a meetup at somewhere, like outside somewhere, and then maybe do some filming for like
Yeah.
a Super Looney short or something of how Electra and Jack,
Like laser.
yeah, that's it, met.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, again, I do like these idea of bringing pairing somebody up that we haven't seen on screen before.
Yeah, because maybe that because I've just had a fan theory, because
Yeah.
maybe that's how he got involved with Team Evil because he doesn't have a backstory.
Not yet. Well, not as the viewers know. Like, I did have a backstory for him at the time, but due to certain events.
Okay, because we all know that Electra was a care kid.
Yeah.
I've mentioned
I've
that
seen it.
several times in her backstory
Yeah.
because I feel like it needs to there's got to be because Jake's birth parents died. And so Kiefer's character is her adoptive cousin.
Hmm. Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have an idea for a backstory for Donald Markin, but I'm not gonna be discussing it on a live stream. But
Yeah,
possibly
because
another
for
time.
spoilers, because
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
everybody knows
idea.
my backstory, so
Because it would
Yeah.
be a huge spoiler if it ever got implemented. It would be enormous.
yeah. Well, I tell you what. Message me on Facebook/Messenger, and I'll see if I can somehow, I'll find a
Yeah.
way to bring your backstory to life.
oh, because
Whether it's
I
an
have
episode
written a
L-
script, a fanfic, like a script. 'Cause I know it won't get used, but I just did it for the sake of doing it, for something to do. And I wrote it in the first lockdown,
Yeah, I think I know what you're gonna say,
and
but do say.
I'd like you to see it at some point, because Keith has seen it.
Yeah, I think he's mentioned that. I'm willing to get a glimpse of this.
Yeah. I mean, when my computer's working again, I could email it to you once I've finished it.
Okay.
And then you can incorporate you could probably incorporate some of the ideas into it.
Yes.
Because I used to write scripts for fun way back when.
Yeah, I remember you wrote a script for your origins back in the day before.
Electrifying Beginnings.
Yes.
I really do think that needs to be refilmed. Because it
Yeah.
looked a bit rushed.
Yeah, I do agree. I think it was like 20% new footage, 80% stock.
Yeah, because we fell out because of a certain.
Yes. Yeah, we fell out big time. Yeah.
Because of a certain ex of
Yeah.
yours, who we won't mention.
Yeah, let's not like go into details with that, but
I'll tell
But
you
hey.
after.
yeah, but that's in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We've not had anyone ask anything else, so.
No.
Hey guys, I got to dash in about 5 minutes because I got to watch Prison Break with Mum and
I
on
think
Netflix.
we're pretty much wrapping up now, cause.
Yeah, we've kind of lost steam, so I think this is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's end this on a happy
Good
note and not on an
end it.
awkward note. After
Alan, would you like to do your signature thing before you go?
Right. Okay. Right. I hope you guys have a good day / evening wherever you are in this globe. Peace out. Ciao.
Right, we're gonna go too, so I'll see you guys later. Right, don't
Yeah.
forget to like and subscribe.
Yep. Please do, guys.
Right,
Or don't if you're a big meanie.
okay, so how do I